Have you seen Santa Claus?
I absolutely love decorating my house for Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
My family calls me Grandma Claus.
When I walk into my mom's house at Christmas time, it's like Christmas exploded.
The inside of my house is covered with snowmen, Santas, angels, tons of nativity sets.
My wife and I are 100% Christmasaholics.
You'll notice that throughout the room, you'll find little elves everywhere.
They are so scary.
And I think they're cute. I just think they're very elfy.
We're in a state of panic when we're over here. Everybody's afraid that they're gonna knock one of our decorations down.
We have 10 full-size Christmas trees. This is 3 of the 5 trees I have in my living room. This is the one I call my foo-foo tree.
I just don't really know what to say a lot about this one. Even my daughters have begun to joke that they can't stand too still at Grandma's for very long or else they'll end up decorated.
I like it, except for the creepy elves.
She's adjusting my scarf just to make sure that I look good on TV.
Here we have the infamous lighted bedspread.
And of course, special for the DrPhil show, new, brighter LED lights. When the time comes that we have to figure out what to do with their Christmas estate, we have discussions. Many of them involve gasoline cans and a match.
I would never want to tone anything down or cut back, and I don't know why I should have to.
Hi, DrPhil. Merry Christmas.
My mom goes so overboard with the gifts for my kids.
My mother-in-law, she cares more about quantity than quality.
I have 3 daughters. Each daughter will get between 20 and 30 gifts. So that means 90 gifts that are going home to my house. What do you guys think about all the presents that Grandma and Grandpa give you at Christmas time?
I want like 4 or 5 big gifts instead of the 100,000 she gives us.
I have a right as a grandma to be able to get as much as I want from my grandkids.
A good majority of the gifts that she gives us are useless and unnecessary. Please stop giving my kids so many gifts.
Even if DrPhil doesn't agree with me, I am really sorry, but it's not going to change.
So there's really no point in me saying anything.
No, not really.
You know, but what if I agree with you?
If you agree with me, then I can say I told you so.
Okay. And if I don't agree with you, it's like, I don't care what he says.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I figure we're doing our part for the mission.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now, you got to help me here.
That's Bubba.
I went to school 15 years for this.
Yeah.
Okay, this is who?
That's Bubba.
And who was Bubba?
He was a white dog that adopted us, and my family loved him. It was like a family member.
Okay, and so let me get your rationale right. Bubba's seen better days.
Right.
Okay, so here's your thought. Bubba dies, it's Christmas. Fry him up, put him in a paper sack, and give him to my daughter.
No, I gave him to my son. He didn't have a pet. And he's gone a lot, so it makes it easier. He doesn't have to feed him or walk him.
Yeah, because he is low maintenance.
Yeah.
Bubba is now low maintenance, although I noticed
My kids used
that
to knock the trash can over, the garbage can, and say the Bubba did it, and then they'd put the ashes next to the trash can.
Yeah. So I see now that you put a collar around Bubba. Okay, now, I kind of don't ask a lot of questions unless I know the answer to them, like a good lawyer, but you got me on this one. This is your umbilical cord?
Yes.
This is your umbilical cord.
Mm-hmm.
You put this in an ornament and gave this to your daughter.
I didn't need it anymore. I figured she'd want it.
Yeah. No, I didn't need it anymore either.
Okay, but let me ask you, I think psychological functioning is intriguing. And I'm curious, what was you're sitting at home one day and you think, let's see, what could umbilical cord. What were you doing with?
I am not kidding you, for months my husband and I, we'd sit down and go, oh, this is gonna be so much fun, wait till she opens that. It was hilarious.
I'm paying for the therapy.
Yeah.
But you know, you have to remember, when I get this stuff, first of all, almost everything's on sale. And I do buy thinking that
So what's the retail on dog poop?
Well,
you got this on sale? It was $1.99.
No, I got it on sale for half price.
So you gave $1 for this?
I did. Do you know how much fun you can have with stuff like this?
Apparently I don't.
Well, take it home with you and put it on your nice carpet somewhere and watch the reaction you get.
Yeah. I get that reaction without putting this on the carpet a lot of times at my house.
I abhor Christmas.
I am most definitely married to the Grinch and the Scrooge all rolled up into one.
I am a Grinch. I hate Christmas because it's too commercialized and it's a pagan holiday. I hate Christmas trees. I won't light up my house with decorative lights because it's expensive. The mistletoe, I can live without it. I hate the holiday parties.
My husband is the biggest cheapskate there is. One Christmas, my husband came home and he said, "Look what I got you." And it was a cute little stuffed animal deer. And I said, "That is so sweet." And he said, "You'll never believe it, I got it out of the dumpster."
It looked clean, so I figured, well, what the heck.
Christmas 2005, I asked for a silicone bakeware set and it cost about $30. When he came home, he bought me a very cheap pink set of bed sheets. He said, "We need bed sheets a whole lot more than you need silicone bakeware."
Am I stingy? It's a need versus a want.
In Christmas 2004, my husband gave me a card and I noticed that it had been taped together in the middle. He goes, "I found 2 old Christmas cards, so I cut them in half."
I actually pasted 2 cards together, put it in an envelope.
It made me feel absolutely worthless. Jose has no problem whatsoever buying things for himself. One year we decided that we were each going to get the other a gift and put a $25 limit on it. Instead of buying something for me, he found this truck for himself.
I'd rather pay my bills than buy presents. There's too many people with credit card debt because of the holiday. I believe that debt brings trouble.
When my husband behaves this way, it makes me feel like I'm worthless. This will be my 10-month-old daughter Selena's very first Christmas. He has spoiled a lot of Christmases for me. I don't want him spoiling any for Selena.
If it were up to me, I'd steal Christmas away and throw it far, far away from the annals of history.
Tell me what goes through your mind. You said you're not a kid anymore. You're a grown man, right?
Right.
So what goes through a grown man's mind when he fishes a stuffed animal out of a dumpster, dusts it off, and goes and says, "Let me honor you with this"? What was your logic and reasoning in that?
I just have a hard time within my heart of hearts knowing that it's just so glamorized that they don't embrace the real truth meaning of Christmas, and that Christ is a true tree of life, not a tree.
Yeah, okay. Now answer my question. Yeah. That's a great speech. Don't get me wrong. But what goes through your mind when you're pulling a stuffed animal out of the dumpster to give to your wife? If you didn't want to spend money, you could have sat down and you could have written her a nice card or a letter or a poem or made a picture for the family. You could have done any number of things besides pull something. And that's not the only thing you've ever pulled out of a dumpster, is it?
That's correct.
No, it isn't.
You got a microwave out of a dumpster. What else did he get?
We have a microwave oven that we use that's out of the dumpster. He has all kinds of stuff out of the dumpster that he pulls out. We had a vacuum cleaner that he tried to fix and it blew dirt all over the place out of the dumpster. We have everything.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just...
Cheap.
He has a new television.
Excuse me.
I heard that.
Excuse me, I have a cold. I'll just give you a little advice as someone that's a little further down the trail. Because I've been married 31 years. And the way I got a little further into the mission was figuring out some do's and don'ts. On the don't list is you don't give her what you want her to have, you give her what she wants. So here's the thing. You're still kind of new at this marriage thing, so let me just explain to you that you send a message with what you do of how you value her, what she means to you, how sensitive you are to what makes her happy. And if you don't have one dime to spend, you can still give her things on her birthday, her anniversary, or for Christmas that will absolutely light her up. We just had our 31st anniversary. Okay? Yeah. What did I give you for our 31st anniversary?
You gave me 31 long stem red roses, 31 chocolate covered strawberries, 31 chocolate kisses, and 31 gift certificates to 31 flavors ice cream. And I did give her a 31 carat ring. He did, but it was a ring of baby carrots, 31.
All right. So I probably didn't spend $10, $20, I don't know what it cost, but it certainly wasn't expensive. And at 31 years, I put some time and effort and energy and thought into it, and I got away with it. I mean, you appreciated it, right?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. I was crying. I loved it. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, it was so much fun.
We just had fun, and she felt attended to, and she felt valued. This is about saying, what message am I sending to my wife? And you negotiate some middle ground. You don't have to, like, dress up like Santa and go around the neighborhood, but you can support her in celebrating her holiday, and you can support her on her birthday or anniversaries by putting some time and effort and energy into it. It's really not about the money. I got a lot of furniture out here, right? Because I got a big family on today's show. Big family, big problems. Now, since their last family meeting went way wrong, they haven't spent the holidays together at all, and they used to, so that's a problem. Take a look.
My brother Bobby and myself initiated the family meeting.
We thought that we were mature enough to have a civil conversation with our mother.
I'm like, well, we've never had this type of clash before. Why now?
Her whole demeanor was negative. She had her arms crossed.
We asked her to turn around. She said, I don't need to turn around. I can hear you.
So I was already a little bit teed off.
My mom is a gossiper.
We don't want to hear any more gossip.
What do you call gossiping? If there is a problem with my family, I talk to family.
My mom said, you guys put me through hell.
I made a comment to Aisha about, you guys are talking about the hell I put you through. What about some of the hell you guys put me through? And she jumped up as if she almost wanted to hit me.
I stood up. I wanted to know what she meant by that.
The meeting ended with, Mom broke down crying. Nothing got resolved.
My mother did not take responsibility for anything.
My children have never disrespected me before, so I don't know what triggered this level of disrespect that I'm getting right now.
You feel you're owed an apology?
I really do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
By who?
By my daughters.
All five of them?
All five of them.
Right. You started this mess?
I am the one who initiated coming on the show, yes.
So what's your version of this?
Well, basically, there was a lot of things that were supposed to be discussed at the family meeting.
Okay, you're really at odds with her because she lived with you for a while, right?
Yes.
And that didn't go very well after a while.
After a while, no, it didn't go very well.
You did make some beautiful daughters.
Ain't they fine?
Thank you.
I mean, look at
Yes,
them.
they are. Very beautiful. Yes, I did. And some handsome sons.
And some handsome sons.
That's right.
I'll get to them in a minute. All right, I'm going to let you answer in a minute. Now, Gwen's business, you had a business, and it went bankrupt, and in this economy, there's nothing new about that.
Yes.
So she did move in with her daughter, Aisha. Now, for 2 years, tension built, and now they don't even speak. Let's take a look at this tape piece, and then we'll talk.
We opened our doors to our mother when we found out that she was possibly losing her home.
At the beginning, it was wonderful. I thought, okay, good. I think I made a good decision.
My husband and I agreed that we would not charge her rent. Our agreement was that she take these kids to school in the morning and pick them up.
I took them to school, picked them up, kept them while they was out of school.
It worked for about the first 6 months, and then my mom started complaining.
I felt like I wasn't being appreciated. I shop, cook, clean, wash their clothes. I went above and beyond.
About a year after her being here, we asked her to pay $150 a month.
I said, wait a minute, that wasn't the deal. If I'm gonna start having to pay rent, then it would be nice if you guys would pay for daycare.
My mom had a refrigerator, her TV, her computer, a space heater, a fan, and she had a deep freezer in the garage. We asked her to at least contribute to the utility bill every month, and she said she didn't think she had to. It just kind of went downhill from there.
Is that true?
Some of it. Some of it's not. I was there a good year before the approach to me to pay rent. And I'm like, well, that's not what you said. You said 2 years. 2 years is not up.
What do you have to say?
I never asked her to pay rent. I asked her to contribute $150 toward the PG&E bill that was going up because of all the appliances that she had.
You never asked me that. Matter of fact, you never came to me, period. Your husband did.
We sat down with you together.
No. Okay. Yes, they did come to me for money for utilities, which I didn't think that I owed, or I didn't have a problem contributing to utilities. But the refrigerator and the freezer wasn't what was running up the bill. When I mentioned to him, you know, you got the air conditioning running, the kids leaving the lights on, the kids is doing this and this and that and the other, they didn't want to listen to that. So it just was unresolved.
Were you using a lot of electricity?
No, sir, I wasn't.
How do you know?
Because, I have the same refrigerator and the same deep freeze in my apartment right now, and my PG&E bill is only $40. So I couldn't see how that was running up.
That could have been an extra $40 added to my PG&E a month, you know?
Well, if you wanted $40, I'd have gave you $40.
Well,
duh.
You said you didn't have to pay nothing. If you thought all you owed was $40, then you didn't even offer that. So
you think they're trying to clip you for 110?
I mean, I would not have bothered you or anybody else to come on somebody's show and quibble about $40.
Why are you not speaking to your mother?
She thinks I owed her an apology, and she, you know, I just haven't bothered to call.
Okay, what does she owe you an apology for specifically? Let's be specific. What does she owe you an apology for? She has transgressed against you in some way. What is it?
I figured that her whole behavior toward me was really uncalled for. If she'd have just came to me and said, Mom, look, you know, you running up the PG&E because no specific amount was ever mentioned. And if it was, I don't remember it.
Okay, so you just don't like her general attitude.
I didn't like her attitude toward me.
Okay, got it. Okay, what did you want to say? How you get along with your mother?
I don't know how I get along with my mother.
We haven't spoken to her in 9 months, right?
That is correct.
Wow. What did she do?
I don't know. Well, I don't know what I did. I called her for Mother's Day. After that, I called a couple of times, no answer, no call back. I ended up calling my brother Jamil, and he told me, Mom's mad at you. And I'm like, for what?
So you mad at her too?
I don't have a clue what she's talking about.
Have y'all met?
I really don't have a clue what she's talking about.
Y'all haven't spoken for 9 months and you don't even know that you're mad at each other? You know what? I tried to figure out what it was that was bugging them about you and what it was bugging you about them. And they seem to think that, among other things, that you are a gossip. That you spread stuff, that you stir stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think your mother gossips?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You do? You think she gossips?
Yes.
So that's 7 for 7.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I don't call it gossip. I call it talking what needs to be discussed with family. That's not gossip.
Let's clarify. The gossiping is gossip. When you call Kassan and talk about me or talk about Aisha, this is something that is being discussed behind our back without our knowledge and without our permission.
The definition of gossip that they have, and frankly that I have, may be different than you have. Because to me, gossip is if you're talking about somebody that's not there.
DrPhil.
Well, tell me what you think about what I said.
Every one of my children have talked to me about the other.
I understand. We'll get to them in a minute. Let's talk about you.
Me, I do the same thing. I mean, it's family. I still say it's family. It's among family.
do you think maybe my definition is valid? And it's not in a glowing way. You're not calling Aisha and saying, you know, that Benicia is just delightful.
No.
She's just
No.
wonderful.
No.
She is just, she's
No.
the absolute light of my life. I just love that girl. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about saying, yeah, she's over there doing this.
No. Well, some of it may be that. But, you know, some of it may be that.
My wife, Joyce, hates the holidays so much, she ruins it for our whole family.
I have hated Christmas for the last 26 years. I hate lights, I hate trees, I hate family holiday dinners. If it's associated with Christmas, I hate it.
Going over to the storage building to get the tree.
What purpose does that tree have? It makes me have to move my furniture, and I'm not doing that.
Can't we just take the tree home, at least to the house?
Christmas tree makes me unhappy, okay?
Joyce and I have been married 27 years. On the first Christmas, I spent a good bit of money.
Rick bought me some khaki pants and a pastel type blouse. I was so cotton picking mad at him for buying me that I took it back. Rick has never bought me another Christmas gift. I have hated Christmas from that day forward.
What about the wreath for the door? We'll take it home too, right?
No.
Huh?
You're not gonna force this with me you're just not.
Last Christmas, Joyce and I had a tree. It went up a few days before Christmas with a lot of anguish. The tree came down Christmas morning at 6 a.m.
It just simply had to go. I do not want a tree in my house.
Just get the end of it.
No, I'm not getting the end of it. I'm not getting the end of it. You just watch this, buddy.
No.
You come on. I just can't believe people put this stuff on their house. It's just ugly. If Rick put that on my house, it would have to come down that night. I hate to hear people singing Christmas carols because they're happy and I'm not. I do not cook on Christmas Day.
More than one Christmas, we've had peanut butter sandwiches for dinner.
Are you gonna put a tree up?
No. You know I don't like them. Don't push it.
I dread seeing my mom on Christmas Day because she's in such a bad mood. You still have to see the kids.
No, I don't.
I have 4 children. When my children open their gifts, my mom tries to act excited, but I can tell that she's not. I hate for my kids to see her that way.
That tree's not going in my house. I don't have to do anything, Rick. Rick and I argue every day from Thanksgiving till after the New Year. Every holiday season, I contemplate leaving Rick.
Because of Joyce's attitude, I dread the holidays too.
I would have never married Rick if I had known that he was going to shove Christmas down my throat every year.
Okay. Now, what is going on? Why do you think you feel this way?
I think it's his fault.
You think it's his fault?
I know it's his fault. It has to be.
Why?
Well, I know that I hurt him 26 years ago when I returned the outfit that he bought me that my grandmother would have worn. So, he doesn't buy me anything, nothing.
That was 26 years ago.
I know,
Listen,
he needs to get over it.
I know. He does.
Yeah.
He needs to
He
get
needs
over
to get
it.
with the program here.
Oh,
yeah.
let me tell you, you're the one that's coming unwrapped here. But really, what do you have such a chip on your shoulder about this for? You cannot have been upset for 26 years over an ugly shirt.
No, I'd wear that shirt today. I'm a granny. I'd wear that shirt today. Absolutely.
Well, but okay.
But I can't bring it back.
But
That's
maybe
his
he had
tune.
poor taste. Maybe he had poor judgment. But wasn't there at least a good intention?
There was.
Okay.
I'll hand him that.
Can you acknowledge the good intention?
Okay. Well, he doesn't have to buy me clothes. He knows I like
Okay,
diamonds.
no, that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the fact that for 26 years, you've been ruining everybody's Christmas season by pouting about something you didn't like 26 years ago. I mean, come on. It's about family getting together. It's about celebration. It's about giving. Instead of sitting there saying, what can you do to please me? Why aren't you saying, what can I do to light things up for my daughter and for my husband and for my grandkids? No, don't say you do.
I
Don't say you do. I'll play the tape back if you saying no. You don't like singing Christmas carols. You don't like people coming over for dinner. You don't like decorations. You don't like the kids getting excited about Christmas. It's all about you. It's just, yeah, you sing at Christmas. Me, 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 me. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.